Yo, where the fuck did the sun come from? Like, I swear it's been like 30 degrees for like 2 weeks straight, and now it's just fucking like butt fuck 70, like like we're all gonna fucking die at this point, but that's not here nor there. I don't get in on the like rumors and the he say she said shit. I don't really do that anymore on the channel, just cause in the summer, I'm super on that shit because there's nothing to talk about. But during the season, there's a game every other day. So it's like, I feel like I can get away with, okay, here's a random, like, here's a music video, here's a mixtape out the blue or something like that. Because there's a game every other day or whatever. So, like, I feel like it's not, like, doing too much. So let me apologize for just kind of shit posting during the season. I know I don't have to, but this whole fucking thing of, like, there's no fucking Nets fans, like, as a joke, like the first couple times I was like, okay, get your shit off, tee hee ha ha. But it's like, bro, like I'm starting to, like, this is becoming a full-fledged, like, this is like a thing now. This idea that the Nets don't have fans and that it's just a collection of Kevin Durant stans and it's James Harden fans and shit like that, and it's Kyrie supporters. And that is the fan base of the Brooklyn Nets. That is just so... And I have to do this every time I make a video like this or whatever, but like addressing the elephant in the room or whatever, like I'll say this until, I don't know, the team is like trash or something like that, but I don't give a fuck who's on the like, I started covering these niggas in the bubble. They didn't have any of them. Like, it's not this thing of, I was like, damn, Knicks is fucking trash. I really got to cover a good like, it wasn't even like that. It was just like, I just got sick of the Knicks being so fucking blatantly like racist and shit like that. Like, I just couldn't take it with ownership and Dolan and all that type of shit. And I boycotted them niggas. And I said, fuck them. And I said, you know what? I'm just gonna cover the Nets. At first I was gonna try to do both of them, but that whole, and again, niggas just like have completely forgotten last summer and the protests and all that shit. That's fine. Y'all ain't black. You have the ability to just like, to be upset at a trendy moment and then just move on with your life. We don't have that. People of color don't have that luxury. So maybe time has passed and it's old news to y'all, but all that shit that happened in quarantine shit with the protesting and shit like that, that shit didn't just end because it's not a trending topic. Like, we still deal with that shit. You feel me? So it's like, fuck them niggas. So I'm a Nets fan because I said fuck my last team. Damn, they got Brooklyn across their chest, I fuck with them. It has nothing to do with the fact that they have Kevin Durant, Harden, and Kyrie. Y'all know I don't even like KD. Like, I have made that perfectly clear. I don't even like that nigga. That has nothing to do with my support of the Brooklyn Nets. I have turned into a James Harden apologist, but I wasn't a Harden fan. There's a James Harden, I think there's like 3 James Harden tracks on this channel. I'm just dissing the shit out of him. I'm pretty sure there's like maybe 3. I might have deleted a couple of them, but I'm pretty sure one of them is still up. Yeah, but yeah, like me being a James Harden fan is a recent thing. Like, I didn't fuck with that nigga. And while I've been back and forth on Kyrie, y'all know how I feel about that motherfucker right now. Like, it has nothing to do with who the fuck is on the team. I like the goddamn team. But that's just addressing my shit. To the higher point of there are no Nets fans. I think that shit is so fucking stupid, because you could use that same logic and say there's no Golden State Warrior fans. They're all just Curry fans. Shut the fuck up. Like, that's just not the case. Oh, there are no Miami Heat fans. Those were all just Dwayne Wade fans and Braun fans. Shut the fuck up. Like, that's just so stupid. You can do that with any fucking fan base. There are no Timberwolves fans. It's all just it's all just the D-Lo crowd. Like, that shit is funny as like a joke, but it's like when niggas run with it as facts, like, you sound fucking dumb, my guy. Like, you sound fucking stupid. This whole thing of like, there are no Nets fans in New York. What do you fucking, like, who the fuck do you think has been in these stands, like, ever since the Brooklyn move? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, see, that right there tells me that some of y'all niggas ain't never been in New York. Like, that's my thing. But that's my thing, because just the fucking idea that there are not Brooklyn Nets fans is. But I'd also like to throw out there that there are fans of other teams who aren't in those states. And it doesn't have to do with who the fuck is on the team or whatever. Like, perfect fucking example. There are Knicks fans every goddamn where. Especially in the Melo days. Ugh. These niggas are everywhere. There are Laker fans every goddamn where. Whether Kobe's there, before Braun and shit like that, you know what I mean? Like, there are fans of other teams in other places. And every fan base has fans. Are the numbers very high for some people? Maybe not. And maybe some of that is because maybe they don't have a star. But there's fans everywhere. There's Hawks fans out there. I'm sure the Knicks fans are very aware that there are Hawks fans out there. Like, them niggas is out here. And if you're trying to judge it on their, like, Twitter hive, this whole concept of there are specific influencers for specific teams, this shit is a recent thing. So it's like, yeah, you're gonna get some accounts for like the Utah Jazz and shit like that. And it's like, okay, well, they just made their account a year ago or some shit like that. This is a very new concept that just got popular. But there've been fans of people for years and years. And just to pat my own self on the goddamn back, I started this shit. Niggas don't want to give me the credit and the flowers, but I started a lot of this shit. This whole idea of there's one team and you're a YouTuber and you're active on other forms of social media and you cover every single fucking game. Like, I started this shit, the live stream, like, I started a lot of this shit, but it's cool. Niggas don't want to give me credit for it, but it's just like, this idea that some fan bases don't have fucking fans and that if they do, it's only their fucking stars. Like, nah, duh. A lot of the Nets fan base are KD stans, Kyrie stans, and James Harden stans. Because they're on our fucking team. Are we to be punished for that? That shit kind of frustrates me a little bit. I know this video was kind of all over the place. I just had to speak on it because it's just like, I'm starting to see like other Nets content creators like run with this shit, and it's just like, nigga, no, like maybe y'all are only here for Harden and them, but it's like, nah, there's Nets fans out there. There are Brooklyn Nets fans, just like there were New Jersey Nets fans, and they just transitioned over to Brooklyn and shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, as a fucking joke, okay, sure, but let's not try to act like this is facts. And some of y'all who are only Kevin Durant fans, who are only James Harden fans, who are only Kyrie Irving fans, don't try to claim Nets. Like, don't try to speak for us and say, oh yeah, they ain't got no fans, it's just us. Like, nah, nigga, we don't know you. We don't fucking know you. That's all I'm gonna say on that. One of these days, I'm gonna name drop a couple niggas, but not today. I'm too sick for that shit. I'm too white for that. All right, I'll see y'all later. Hey.